Running your own business can be lonely, finding reliable professionals difficult, and generating new business challenging, but not when you have a business network. NewGen Networking provides its members with new and exciting business opportunities, with the chance to build lasting relationships with vetted businesses who can act as your sales team and solve the issue of who to turn to in your hour of need. With a range of flexible and affordable solutions, NewGen apply tried and tested principles in a modern way to suit today's world. To find the right option for your business, visit newgen-networking.com or call 03333 600 680. NewGen Networking. New business, new contacts, a new generation of networking. You're listening to the NewGen podcast exclusively on the Pod Station. Here is an interview with one of our members from the Vinci Hub.
So yes, lads, I've got Chris this week, Chris Kelly from Campfire IT. So, Chris, tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to set up Campfire IT.
Hi John, thanks very much. So I started my journey in the RAF as a clerk, where I learned that I had an aptitude for computers. So after leaving the forces, I did a computer degree at John Moores University, and after working in and for a number of smaller companies in a variety of different IT roles, I set up Campfire IT so that I could turn my passion into a business and help as many people as possible.
Okay, so what are the main sorts of services you offer your clients?
We offer a variety of different things, but we mainly focus on IT support. So we'll proactively monitor and manage your computer or network to keep things up to date and trouble-free while you sit margaritas on the beach. We do Microsoft 365 or Google Workspaces setup and management. So we'll set those things up for you and maintain it. So we create accounts, amend them on your behalf to remove the headache, and make sure that you don't have to worry about those kind of things. Managed Wi-Fi is another one of the services that we offer. So for that, we deal a lot with student accommodation buildings who we can source, plan, set up and maintain a network for buildings of that size. So we've recently done this for a building in Liverpool with 160 plus rooms ready for the students to play Xbox and stream Netflix, which has been great for them. Website support is the other service that we offer. So if you have a WordPress website, we can keep things up to date, make sure all the plugins are up to date and secure, back everything up so that if anything should go wrong, we can be there to make sure it's restored and back to health as quick as possible. So that's our services.
Okay, I know you offer sort of retainer type packages for your clients as well, so can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So we do offer a range of packages for various services, starting from £20 for basic remote IT support. So our basic option covers remote support so that if you get stuck, we'll remote onto the computer and sort out any problems for you. But we also offer more complete packages that include site visits, so that if your hard drive fails or your computer goes bang, we'll come out to fix it for you. So as Microsoft and Google have their own prices for things, we can tailor a package if those are the sort of services that you need to suit your needs with the bells and whistles that are right for you and your business. So we cover a lot of bases.
Okay, that's great. So how can we at NewGen here, how can we help you? What's an ideal referral, ideal sort of clients you're looking for?
So for the different services, so ideal referrals for me are student accommodation buildings or the managers, businesses without their own in-house IT department and need some help and support, businesses in the growth stage that need to get things set up properly, or one-man bands, because we've all been there, so we're happy to help.
Do we have any sort of questions?
Obviously, if you're out, sometimes you're updating what you've got. Is it good to give you a call and say, this is what I want to do, and you can give us some advice on the best machine to have, speed-wise and stuff like that, depending on what you...
Absolutely. So if you are in the market for a new laptop and you're not sure where to go, or desktop computer or peripheral devices for that matter, give us a shout. We can source that for you and get it set up as well. But if you just want some advice, absolutely, just give us a ring. We'll provide that for you.
And then another one. I think there's always been that thing with computers. You know, that name out there with the fruit. Apple, shall we say? Other ones are available. It was always the case. They didn't always work on all the systems. Is that different now?
It all depends on what you want to do. I personally use that particular brand of laptop myself, and I've not had any problems. There are ways and means around it if there's something very specific that you wanted to do. I tend to favour them because I just want things to work and not have to fight with my computer. But it all depends what you're used to, what you're familiar with, and what's right for yourself and the business. But yeah, I like those particular products myself.
And if they want to pay us anything for we don't mind.
One of the main failings I tend to find with businesses is the lack of anticipation of problems. So when I passed someone whose computer had failed and they'd lost everything and they had a hard drive. So what sort of things do you run through with the business to try and make sure that if their systems died, as soon as they bought a new system, it'd all be there almost instantaneously? So
it depends on a number of factors, but some of the things we can run through are: do you have a backup? How important is your data to you? Do you have a backup? How important is your data to you? So if everything went tomorrow, how would that affect your business? And would you be able to survive without a backup for that? There's a list of questions that we go through to see how important that is to people.
What are the packages that are available? Because like one-man bands might be thinking, I don't really need IT support, or I can't afford IT support, so how do you get around that problem?
Right, so the way I mention this to potential one-man bands is for £20 a month, I can provide remote IT support. So what that gets you is I proactively look after your laptop, computer, whatever that might be, so that I make sure that everything's kept up to date, running smoothly. You've got antivirus on there, so that I can see in advance that there might be a problem about to happen. So if you're about to run out of hard drive space, I'll know that before you do. And it's, for me, that's a couple of bottles of wine, but
it's the best £20 I've ever spent.
There we go.
That's good.
But obviously, depending on if you wanted a more inclusive package, we can do that as well. But if someone's trying to be frugal, absolutely, we can do something with that.
Thank you.
Okay. Great.
Mrs. Roxburgh.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
The one thing that worries me all the time about my IT is the other various viruses. What are the new variants that we should be looking out for?
There are always new variants of viruses on computers. All depends on the type of computer you've got and how secure it is at any given time. As long as you stay up to date with the antivirus that you have, which is something we can help you with, then you are stress-free and don't need to worry about any variant coming from another country.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's great. I'd just like to a quick, very short testimony as well for Chris, because those who know me, who has trouble even opening my computer or turning my computer on, Chris has been brilliant. But just really basic things and or what he does, it's well worth sitting down having a chat, even just down to advice on best laptop to buy and just setting everything up as well. He's been really good, so highly recommend a chat with him on a one-to-one.
Thanks very much.
Round of applause, please.
If you would like to visit one of our online or face-to-face hubs, visit newgen-networking.com and book a place. Get social at Network NewGen on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn.